Hello, I'm Julie. Thanks for joining me today for part 3 of the Happy Planner year. In this series, I've been tracking all the Happy Planner releases going back to 2022 so that I can anticipate what's coming in 2023. I always love to know what's coming as far as Happy Planner releases are concerned, and although there's no way I can be 100% certain about what's coming up, there are usually some patterns from year to year, such as the main Happy Planner releases and special holidays, which can be really useful to anticipate, especially if you're on a budget. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll have seen me set up these pages. I've been using the Dates and Holidays 2 sticker book and the journaling sticker book. This one's a really useful one, especially for black and white boxes. You can find those videos in my Happy Planner Tips and Tricks playlist. Today I'm going to be making the pages for May and June. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how many Happy Planner sticker books I've bought so far this year. That's including older ones as well as ones from the new release. Just remember though, I always think about budget when buying sticker books. I don't believe in buying all the things, and I'm really trying to use what I have. You can have a guess now as to how many you think I've bought, and you'll find out whether you were right or not at the end of the video. Before we move on to looking at May, let's just look back at March and April and see how it compared to 2022. Things didn't correspond quite so closely in these 2 months, particularly because the spring release was later this year. But there were still some similarities. In 2022, on the 8th, we had a sale on sale, which was extra 20% off all the sale items. Whereas this year, they did a save up to 35% off all sticker books. Obviously all older sticker books, as there have been no new value pack stickers since the undated release last year. In my last video, I had wondered if the spring release was going to be on the first day of spring, because they had a sale on the first day of spring last year, but actually it turned out to be on the 16th. It was one of those buy more, save more, which is what Happy Planner now do every big release. If you're quite new to Happy Planner, you may sometimes see people talking about the good old days of Happy Planner, how things have changed, and even how things used to be better. One of the things I remember is that whenever there was a big release, there always used to be 20% off, no matter how much you were buying, which of course was a big advantage to me because I couldn't spend too much without incurring custom charges. So I generally tried to limit myself to 3 or 4 sticker books. Ever since Happy Planner have done the buy more, save more offer, I think the most I've been able to save is 15% off if I spend $75. So that is one of the reasons why I do miss the good old days. This was the page I made listing all the items from the spring release. You may have seen that video, but I don't think I showed on the back my wish list. I had some must-have items, which you can see was very little, and then I did have quite a few maybes on my list. On the 27th, they had 30% off floral collections, things like the moody florals, dried florals, made to bloom, etc. Whereas last year, because they'd had the spring release earlier, they were having bigger sales, such as markdowns of 70% off. Once again, we had something on April the 1st. Happy Planner always seemed to do something for April Fool's Day, and it was pretty similar, 40% off, although you were limited to select styles. Then on the 6th, we had 30% off wellness products. And then instead of a Be Happy box, which we had last year, we had the spring bundles on the 13th, 7 value pack sticker books for just $29.99. Obviously older sticker books, but still some really good ones in there. That is something new that they've started doing that I think is great, obviously for them to get rid of their stock, but to help out planners who are on a budget. After all, there's nothing wrong with the older sticker books. Obviously, most of the time you want to use the newer ones because that's what you're seeing everybody else use. But actually, if you look through your older sticker books, you'll probably find you've got some really gorgeous stickers that are just sitting there unused. So do try to show your older sticker books some love. As well as the sticker book offer, they had the Spring Botanicals bundle, which was $34.99, which was a notebook, accessories and some stickers. So not technically a Be Happy box, but again, something special at a similar time as they had last year. On the 17th, they had 30% off Mum's Fresh Bouquet, but I think there were some conditions. I think you had to buy everything in the range or 3 things to get the 30% off. Then on the 19th, they had free shipping for reward members, One of the things that has changed for the better is that they have finally started to do something for reward members. I remember when I first became a VIP member, it said that there were going to be exclusive offers and you were going to get the opportunity to buy things earlier than others, and nothing seemed to happen for ages. But finally they have started to do more things, which I think is only right, because a lot of the time you just can't use your reward points. You can't use them in combination with any of these offers. So it is nice to be able to get some other advantages too. The early access is one of the things that's definitely been happening. I know with the I Love sticker bundle back in February, reward members were sent an email and had the first opportunity to buy it before anybody else. Of course, very little sells out these days, so I'm not quite sure how much of an advantage it is, as it does become available to everybody else a few days later. But I have noticed the other thing they've started doing for reward members is giving them some of these perk offers, such as using 100 points and getting the micro notes, or 200 points and getting one of the tote bags. So I do think they're putting more thought into how they're developing the reward member side of things. On the 21st, it was World Creativity Day. They didn't have anything for that last year, and they just had 20% off some of their picks. Then on the 22nd was the one that caught me by surprise, and I think a lot of people by surprise. It was a one-day only event, and it was the 40% flash sale with the extra 15% off if you were a VIP rewards member. I can't remember how I stumbled across this. I must have been looking for something on the Happy Planner site and I saw it flash up. I went straight over to Instagram, expecting all the ambassadors to be advertising it, putting their affiliate links forward, and nobody was talking about it at all. There wasn't even a post on Happy Planner stories or on their feed. I hadn't had an email either, so I wasn't really sure when it had started. So I was in a bit of a panic, because there were some really good deals, particularly on some of the Be Happy boxes and bundles. If you didn't know, your Happy Planner reward points don't last forever. If you're inactive, which means you don't buy anything from the site for 6 months, then you lose them. And I was about to lose my points in May because I hadn't bought anything for ages. So this was the perfect opportunity for me to A, get a really good deal on items that were exclusive to the Happy Planner website, and B, make sure that the points I had accumulated didn't just vanish because I'd placed another order. Once my order was done, which did take me a good few hours because I tend to put lots of different things in my basket and work out the best deal that I can get with shipping and taxes, I went back to see if anyone was talking about it, and I actually only saw Elise, Plan with Elise, and Elizabeth from EJ Joyful Plans had posted on their stories about it. But still Happy Planner weren't saying anything about it, and I don't think anything did ever appear on their feed about it. So I thought that was really, really strange. I'm wondering how many people actually missed out on this sale because they didn't know it existed. I did eventually get an email, but it actually went to my junk mail, and it wasn't till 6 o'clock in the evening here in the UK, so the sale had been going quite a while. So I'm not quite sure what was going on there. Let me know in the comments, did you manage to catch this sale? Did you manage to get some really good deals? Or did you find out about it too late? Or maybe this is the first you're even hearing about it. If so, I'm really sorry, because it was one of the best sales they've had so far this year. Now let's get started with May and June. You can see I've got my page already. This is just a sheet of Miss Maker filler paper. And the question that everybody's asking at the moment is, when is the back to school release? Last year it previewed at the end of April. And as of the time of filming this video, it hasn't previewed, there hasn't been a mention of it. But as I say, everything's a little bit later this year, so I think it's going to be just a little bit further on in May than it was in 2022. And that was, wait for it, the 3rd of May. The Back to School collection has the teacher and student planners. So obviously if you're into those layouts, you'll be interested in buying that. And last year they had not only the planners and obviously some stickers and accessories, but they had a Disney release as well. That was when they had the villains and they had the Whimsy Wonders. So I just had to check how to spell whimsy then. So my best guess is that the first week of May we should be getting the previews, and the second week of May hopefully the back to school collection will be dropping. But it could be further into May than that because the spring release was that much later this year. Again, because that's one of the big Happy Planner releases, that's likely to be another one of the buy more, save more deals. If you're not sure about the layouts of the teacher and student planners, then I do have a video called 15 planner layouts where I go through all the Happy Planner layouts. Of course, they've now added a new one, the Simply layout, which is like the dashboard right-hand side, but on both sides. So if you check out that video, you'll be able to see both the teacher layout and the colour block layout, which is what the student planners usually are. Not long after the back to school release, we had another sale. Sales do come along quite often in Happy Planner land. And this one was a sticker book one, and it was a buy two, get one free. And I believe it was any sticker book. This is why, if you're not desperate to buy from the spring release, it's a good idea to wait, because there's usually a sticker book offer, or like the flash sale we've just had, where you can pick things up a little bit cheaper. Next, on the 18th, we had a special offer that I couldn't take advantage of because it was about Mickey Mouse, and Happy Planner don't have the license to sell the Disney items to us here in the UK. So we missed out on these sorts of offers, and it was some free Mickey Mouse discs. Of course, there was a catch. You had to spend, I think it was over $50. On the 25th of May, there was another sale, and that was 30% off site-wide, so not bad. And that also did include sale items as well. So you could probably pick up a few good bargains there. And now you're probably looking at June and thinking maybe June would be a good month for a no spend. You can see there's only one box, so not a lot happened last year. But on the 20th, it was the big summer sale. So if they do have a sale in June, it may not be a good idea to have a no spend that month. For that one, it was up to 75% off stickers and accessories. And up to 40% off planners, which I believe did also include the back to school collection planners. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that it did. So again, it pays to wait if you can. At the moment, I'm hoping to have a no spend May, but I think I may already be in trouble because people have started to show summer sticker books. And if there's one season I love above all, it's summer. But I did say in my tip video, which I did for the fall release, that it's a good idea to make a list like I do of what you really want, because if you are a bit of a bargain hunter like me, then you can sometimes see that a sale is on and start throwing all sorts of things in your basket, things that you'd never before contemplated buying. I'm really guilty of that one, and that's why I started doing the lists, to try and stop myself just buying all sorts of things because there's a sale on. As we've got a little bit of space left, I'm just going to grab a couple of stickers from the tiny sticker book to add to the page. So we'll have this planner here. Let's have a yay by the sticker book sale. Always love a sticker book sale. And a yes next to the summer sale. We'll put a smiley here. And as it's a summer sale, we'll just add this pineapple and a little bit of washi down here. Of course, I don't know what's going to be happening in May and June. I may have to cover this up, but my prediction would definitely be that the teacher release is in May. I'm pretty sure some of the ambassadors have already talked about packages arriving, although whether that's the back to school collection or something else, I don't know. And whether we're going to get any new Disney or any other surprises, my guess is as good as yours. So have fun looking out for the Happy Planner sales in May and June. If I see a sale, I do try to put something on my stories on my Instagram at Plans in the Making. So do follow me over there if you're not already. And the other thing to say is do remember to use an affiliate link when you're ordering. I got so excited by the flash sale and so keen to check out my basket before things sold out that it was only afterwards I realised I hadn't clicked on anybody's affiliate link. Not helped by the fact that nobody was advertising the sale, but still, I was really sad that I didn't remember to do that. So if you do have a favourite YouTuber whose content you really like, it's a really good way of showing them some support. Time for the big reveal about what sticker books I've bought this year. Just to remind you, I only actually had 2 sticker books on my must-have list, which was the Nordic Bright sticker book and the Tinkerbell large sticker book. But I did have probably about 8 or 9 on my maybe list. So the first sticker book I bought this year was an old one. Some of you may never even have heard of it. It's actually an accessory book, which Happy Planner don't do anymore. I talked about this in my Happy Planner Basics video, where I went through all the different formats of stickers that Happy Planner have ever done. These are the ones that have the little notes and post-it notes, as well as 20 pages of stickers. And this one is the LOL Quotes accessory book. This one was never available over here to buy in the UK and has some really fun snarky quotes. A few of the stickers were used, but I think probably less than 10. So it was just one that I'd wanted for a while and I'd never been able to get my hands on. Let's see if I can find a favourite quote. Well, I quite like being an adult is the dumbest thing I've ever done. And this one, as long as everything is exactly the way I want it to be, I can be totally flexible. So there are lots of fun, snarky quotes. The first 5 days after the weekend are the hardest. My favourite childhood memory is not paying bills. So it would be fun if Happy Planner did something similar to this, but they tend to go more with the positive quotes. So on to my next purchase. And it's one of my must-have items from the Happy Planner spring release, the large Tinkerbell sticker book. I was very excited when this popped up on eBay. I did have to spend the most I probably spent on a Happy Planner regular sticker book, although the Disney ones do tend to be a little bit more expensive. But it is kind of the price we pay for being in the UK and this being a rare item. I haven't used it yet. I did already make a Tinkerbell spread because I managed to pick up some other Tinkerbell stickers, but I am glad I've got this one too. The next one is an oldie, but not that old. This is from last year's winter release, I think. It's the Paper Raven Company book. I'm not quite sure why this didn't make it onto my wish list. I think there are a couple of reasons. One, because I have so many floral sticker books, I told myself that I wasn't allowed to buy any more. And the other thing that put me off a little bit, I think, when I saw it was the pages that have the coloured backing. There actually aren't as many as I thought there were, but things like this, where it's on a coloured backing, I'm not so keen on those pages. But I've seen so many beautiful spreads with this recently. These are gorgeous and they're nice and big, so you can really make a good feature on a page. And I'm really excited about using these. So very happy that I was able to get hold of these stickers. And the last one I've got to show you is the Pooh sticker book, the classic size. This one was on my maybe list. I had already got some Winnie the Pooh stickers that I was quite happy making spreads with, but I do love Disney spreads. And again, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to get hold of it. It was as expensive as the Tinkerbell sticker book. I got it from the same seller on eBay. She's very good at getting hold of things from America. But it's super cute and I'm really glad that I've got it. Now you may think that's pretty good, 4 sticker books. But I have also just ordered my other must-have item, which was the Nordic Bright sticker book. And I got a hold of the I Love Stickers Zip Folio bundle, so that's another sticker book that's winging its way over to me. So those are my Happy Planner purchases for this year so far. But I have also bought 2 sticker books from Plannything and 1 sticker book from Amber Plans Her Day. Plus, of course, buying stickers from small shops. Let me know in the comments how many sticker books you've bought this year, or have you just stopped counting? I hope you found something in this video useful. And if you're interested in seeing the next video in this series, that will be coming out in June. Make sure you're subscribed and have clicked that notification bell so you know when it's been posted. Hope you're having a great weekend. Happy planning, take care, and see you soon.